You grow up with your parents telling you that you can do anything in your life. And then society comes and say, now choose one thing, one passion, one career, one university degree. Life is not like that. I'm Lucca, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to find your passion. I spent most of my life trying to figure out exactly what I love doing. Personality tests, career, writing down things, talking to coaches, literally filling up a lot of stuff. When nobody tells you, you are in the world of multi-potentialites. It's not like a specialist, it's not like I'm gonna do one thing at a time my whole life. And multi-potentialites, they're fine, they're great, they're super creative. They're actually very inquisitive. Multi-potentialites are all about understanding what is going on in one place and another place and kind of joining all these dots. So the world needs people like us who are multi-potentialites to connect the dots and to create new things in our lives. If you want to know more about multi-potentialites, there's a brilliant TED Talk by Emilie Wapnick that you should totally check it out. But now, what I want you to do is to pick a pen and a paper, because I selected 3 exercises for you that are going to be very, very helpful for you to put your passions into action. Do you have a pen and paper? Yes, okay. First exercise, I want you to write down a list of people who influenced you in your life. Your boyfriend, your mother, your teacher, whoever as you were growing up, the people who were very actively influencing you and telling you things and giving you advice. Now, I want you to write something beside each name, which is what are the things that they told you about you that you still remember nowadays. I had a literature teacher who once told me in a very informal conversation that it's very difficult for you as a human being to exercise the logical side of your brain and the creative side of your brain. And that stayed with me for a long time. You know, that became a limiting belief for me that I could only do one thing, I could only choose one path. So I really want you to write down all of those memorable things and advice pieces that these people gave to you. Now, what I want you to do with that is tear it up seriously. Do that. These people had the most, the best intention in the world to tell things to you that they perceived about you. But what you really need to do is to shut down those voices and kind of go inside and bring your voices out. If you feel that, oh my God, what I most love doing in my life is to play video games, or what I most love in my life is to sing, these are the voices that are inside you, not things that are influenced by other people. Second exercise, I want you to draw 3 circles, and they are kind of interlinked with each other. And one circle, you're gonna write down the things that you love doing. Everything that you love doing. It could be playing video games, it could be dancing, it could be singing, it could be presenting something in front of the public. The second circle is about the things that you're very good at. You know that you do much better than others. No one can beat me on that. And the third circle, you're gonna be writing down the things that you believe is gonna give value to people, meaning you will be able to make money out of that. These 3 things might be completely different to each other. It doesn't matter. What I want you to reflect on is what are the connections around those 3? Is there something in the middle that actually tells you something about what you're good at, what you love doing, and what you can make money out of? This exercise is gonna hugely help you to increase your self-awareness and to understand what things overlap, how things overlap, right? And to understand really the main thing, the main passion that you should be pursuing now, and all of the others that you can do on your spare time. What's most important is that when you connect this all, you will start understanding that everything is about self-awareness and the process. You need to fall in love with the process. If you're doing something that you don't love doing and it's just a dream, I want to be a singer one day, and you don't really know what are the things that are required for you to be a singer, or even if you're great at, chances are that's just going to be a dream, not a passion that you should be pursuing. Now the third exercise, it's all about a possible 10 lives you can live at once. Being able to live 10 lives at once. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how. So I want you to list 10 things that you imagine yourself doing. So for instance, you can say that I imagine myself becoming a poet, an entrepreneur, a videographer. At least 10 things that you believe that you could become as a profession. Now, you have 4 slots. You have the first slot, which is your day-to-day, between 6 to 8 to 10 hours per day, that it's something that's gonna make you money, because you need money to survive. Then you have a second slot, which is your evenings. You have, I don't know, 1 to 3 hours every evening that you can say, I'm gonna sing every evening, because that's what the second thing I most love doing. And then you have the third slot, which is your weekends. Let's say every Saturday I'm gonna write 200 words every single Saturday, because I love writing. And then you have the fourth slot, which is actually something that you can do once a month. As you can see, it's like out of the 10 lives that you chose, you actually can live 4 at a time. As a multipotentialite, you really don't need to follow what society is telling you to do, to just do one thing. You need to choose one thing, yes, that's gonna make you money and that you're good at, so that you can sustain yourself. But the others are perfectly possible for you to slot in those moments of your life. How about that? Bonus time, and it's a question. A question that I want you to answer in the comments. Think of something that you're hugely passionate about and that you're good at, but the fear of being judged by others is what's preventing you from pursuing that. What is that? Write in the comments. I would love to hear from you. So these are the exercises that I found most useful to me. We're coming up to the end of the video, but before you go, let me tell you, there is a brilliant book by Barbara Sher called If I Could Do Anything If Only I Knew What It Was. Check out the link on the description. Plenty of exercises. I chose the best ones for you, but there's more for you to do there. And if you like what you watched, click subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you next week. If you're starting your own business and want to learn more about how to do that and not struggle, go here. If you want to learn how to say no, which is a very important thing to do nowadays, go here.